Every time I soak beans, I'm not just thinking about my lunch or my dinner, I'm also thinking about my plants. Hi, welcome back to my plant life. This is where every meal and every garden moment is connected. Today I'm showing you something simple but really powerful. How soaking beans before cooking can nourish both your body and your soil. I'm using brown beans today. It's one of my favorites, but any type of beans will do. Black beans, kidney beans, and even navy beans will do just fine. They are all legumes, and that means they are naturally rich in nitrogen. And nitrogen is one of the most essential nutrients for plant growth. It helps plants produce lush green leaves and supports healthy development, especially in leafy vegetables and herbs. I always soak my beans before cooking. If I'm making moi moi, I soak them even longer, sometimes for more than 24 hours. But this time, I had planned to cook the beans after just a few hours of soaking for lunch. Then my plans changed and we ended up eating something else. So this is the soaked beans after 24 hours. The beans water is liquid gold for your plants. Soaked beans water is full of nutrients that have leached from the beans, including small amount of proteins, trace minerals, and most importantly, plant available nitrogen. And before using it, I always strain and dilute it with clean water. So we're going to call this nitrogen water, and of course, as stated before, this water is loaded with nitrogen that is readily available for the plants to take in. And this means that once you water your plants with this liquid, you begin to see results very soon. Before using the liquid to water my garden, I always strain it and dilute it with clean water. Then I pour it directly onto the soil around my plants, especially the leafy ones like my kale, spinach, basil, ewedu, and even my herbs like oregano, thyme, rosemary as well will benefit from beans water. Don't pour this nitrogen water in fruiting plants like peppers, tomatoes, especially when they are in their fruiting stage. But when they are young and in their vegetative state, you can use beans water on them. But when they are fruiting, no need to use beans water. And the result is always a healthier soil and visible greener, more vibrant plants. And this is something that I've done for years. It's easy, it's organic, and it's completely zero waste. Every time I eat beans, I know that my garden is eating too, and that makes me feel connected in the most beautiful way. So because I've decided to make moi moi, I'm going to peel the beans and soak them again, yes, for another 24 hours. This second soak gives my moi moi the perfect texture. And guess what? The second batch of soaked water is just as beneficial to your garden. In case you want to try my soaking method for moi moi, halfway through the second soak, I changed the water. And that's because I didn't want the beans to become too soggy, especially since I wasn't ready to cook them yet. The extra soaking step also helps reduce bloating and heartburn for me. So it's not just about better taste or texture, it's also about better digestion. And again, I don't throw this water away because this is also very important. I strain it, dilute it like I did earlier with the first batch, and pour it around my plants. If you live in regions where organic fertilizers are expensive or hard to find, using something as simple as beans water can make a big difference. So I'm pouring this batch of beans water on this bed because I plan on planting or transplanting corn seedlings on this bed. And we know how corn loves nitrogen. When I was finally ready to make my moi moi, I blended the soaked beans. I stepped into my garden to harvest fresh moi moi leaves. One of the joys of growing your food is when you're able to get so much from your garden that you can use to cook with. This is a really large one. This is what I will be using for my moi moi. Gosh, I need to trim it so that it stays in the position that I want it to stay. If I leave it, it will take over my whole garden and turn it to real moi moi leaf forest. So let's go and wrap the moi moi. So next time you're soaking beans, don't pour that water down the drain. Instead, give it to your plants. Let me know in the comment section if this is what you've been doing or if you're also going to try this method. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. So here are a few benefits of using soaked beans water in your garden. Beans water is a natural nitrogen boost, perfect for leafy greens and herbs. Beans water improves soil fertility, especially in nutrient-depleted areas. By using beans water to water your plants, you're practicing zero-waste gardening. Beans water is safe for pollinators and pets if you have any. And lastly, beans water is budget friendly. It's free fertilizer right from your kitchen. Whether you're in the US, the UK, or anywhere in Europe, this is a simple, sustainable practice you can adopt in your kitchen garden or balcony pots. Let your food feed your soil. I always say if the food is good for you, it's also good for your soil. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.